Hello, for those of you who've been watching my channel, you may recognize this place from a previous pickup video, Christmas-ish, and yeah, so I made another trip out to, I think it's called the Samko toy warehouse, I think. I could be wrong. Samko and Miko. So it is Samko and Miko. And they have, I think it's like, I don't know, 2 or 3 like warehouse sales every year. And it's all toys. And a lot of it's garbage. And some of it isn't even great in terms of pricing, but just like last time, I still managed to find something I had to get. And as always, it's the big red bag, right? Because they know, for the most part, people are going in buying presents for their kids. And their kids are often with them because, hey, you got to take your kids when you're shopping, right? So they give you these big red, completely opaque shopping bags so that you can, you know, whatever, distract the kid, go, hey, look at that, isn't that great? You put it in the bag. Well, I yoinked and put a couple of things in my bag. Actually, I think it was 3 things in total. And the reason why I picked them up is this is something I've known about for quite a while. I think ever since its inception, original inception. And it's something I almost tempted to get when, well, I was tempted. I almost bought them when the first series came out. And that's the Hero Forces action figures, which was, as far as we're going by memory here, recall, was a series of action figures put forth by, I don't know, I think it was, maybe it might have been a widow or a wife or, I don't know, ex-military or something like that, but somebody who was somehow related to the Canadian forces, military forces. And what they did was they had these action figures, and from memory they had actual Canadian Armed Forces members who posed and such for these action figures. So these were little action figures of actual people with their bios on the back and such. And by purchasing, I think they were $20 when they first came out. I could be wrong, but I think they were $20, and then eventually they went down to $10, I think, in series 2 or 3. I don't know how many series there are. But it was only supposed to be a limited time thing, but it was so popular, right? But a certain portion of the money that you know, when you bought this, to I think it was, I can't remember what it was. Now it's Soldier On, the Soldier On Fund, and it could have been that from the original get-go. I don't remember, but it went to a military charity of sorts, of some sorts. And so that was the whole thing, right? You bought these Canadian action, you know, military figures. Portion of it went to Canadian military, some kind of organization to help them. And you got these, you know, very, very, well, it was a limited edition release. Like I said, it did really, really well. So there was a series 2 that came out. And then I don't know how many series they went into. I don't know what they're on to now. But apparently, I'm guessing they've gotten to the point where they mass produced so many that they ended up at a toy warehouse. And so I got 3, and these are nowhere near what they were in, you know, in the first series, but these were only $3 each, nowhere near the $20, so I had to pick them up. And yeah, I'll show them to you here. Let's go with this. This is Aiden. He's from Joint Task Force 2, or JTF 2. And I'm guessing this is the uniform that they would wear. It looks like it's, I don't know if it's true or not. But like it says here, $1 from each figure sold is being donated to the Soldier On Fund. So yeah, this guy looks like he's, you know, going into the Arctic, which we do have Arctic troopers here, being Canada. And on the back it has, you know, his makeup, but there's no picture of the actual guy, so I think this is just made up. I could be wrong, but who knows. You can go check them out, heroesforce.com. The downfall, and it's on all of them, is they've stapled it shut. So there's 3 staples. I can take those out. Won't wreck the packaging too much, but obviously it's not stuck on as well as it should be. Next one up is Jaden. Jaden is from the Princess Patricia's Canadian Light Infantry, or the Princess Pat Canadian Light Infantry. So he's just an infantry. And it says he's a sniper, but as you can see, he's not really equipped with a sniper rifle. And then finally we've got Mateo. And he is here, and he's from the Royal Canadian Regiment, the RCR. And again, there's the back there. The one thing I noticed with these ones, and I never really got to see the other ones in person, so I'm pretty sure they were molded and sculpted after the actual guys, so you wouldn't come up with this. But I will put these, you know, side by side. Do you see anything? Same backpack, same gun, same dude, except they've given a brown plastic and a, you know, Caucasian plastic here, and just changed the you know, color detail for the uniform. Then you're thinking, oh well, the other guy is different. Yes and no. So there you go. He comes with snowshoes, but other than that, he's exactly the same other than the paint details. The difference here is they've painted a beard on him, but other than that, it's the exact same head. So yeah, I don't think the original series was like that, but they've gotten to the point where, you know, mass produce, here's what you get, which is kind of unfortunate, but I had to get them because it is pretty cool. I mean, they same size as G.I. Joes, so they mix in with the G.I. Joes, gives you some Canadian troopers, and it is a part of, you know, Canadian toy and action figure history in a way. So yeah, I picked those up, $3 each, so it was, you know, $10 when all is said and done, for 3 things, which, you know, I had contemplated spending full amount on at one point. So yeah, awesome. I love picking up some cheap toys. Anyways, let me know if any of you have ever picked up the Hero Forces action figures. Let me know down below. I'd love to hear about your, you know, what you got and why, and, you know, obviously the differences is, you know, did you get the new series or the old series? So thanks for watching. Till next video, take care. Have a good one.